Welcome back to Sleepy English Academy. Today, we'll be learning English through audio listening. So, get comfortable and close your eyes. The Sleepy Snail's Shimmering Trail. Once upon a time, in a garden filled with buzzing bees and colorful flowers, lived a tiny snail named Shelley. Unlike his speedy friends who zoomed around on green leaves, Shelley was a slow, quiet snail, barely a whisper in the vibrant garden. He dreamt of leaving a beautiful trail for others to follow and exploring the whole garden at night, but worried his slow pace wouldn't leave much of a mark and the darkness would be too scary. His friend, Ms. Wise Owl, was a wise soul with feathery wings and a heart overflowing with stories from countless nights spent watching the garden sleep. She wasn't just an owl, she was the weaver of dreams, reminding everyone that even the smallest creature could leave a beautiful mark and find magic in the night. One day, a strange quiet settled over the garden. The usual symphony of chirping birds and rustling leaves was replaced by drooping flowers and sleepy yawns. Ms. Wise Owl explained a grumpy shadow called the Stealer of Wonder had arrived. This grumpy old sundial with a missing hand stole the ability to find magic in the night from everyone, leaving them afraid of the darkness and forgetting the beauty found under the starry sky. Shelley, though timid, couldn't bear a world devoid of the shimmering moonbeams that glistened on dew-kissed leaves and the gentle breeze that whispered secrets at night. He volunteered to find the Stealer in the land of lost magic. Armed with Ms. Wise Owl's soft hoot, it held the power of 1,000 moonlit nights and a pouch of shimmering pebbles, each one containing a forgotten memory of a magical night spent exploring the garden. Shelley embarked on his adventure. He inched his way slowly past rows of worried creatures with wide eyes and hushed whispers. They spoke of a time when snails left glistening trails that shimmered under the moon, their slow pace a reminder to appreciate the beauty around them, their faces etched with a longing for the magic found in a nighttime walk. Shelley offered a gentle nudge with his tiny shell, remembering Ms. Wise Owl's words, "Even the smallest creature can leave a beautiful mark." Finally, he reached a towering, forgotten birdbath, the Stealer's lair. Inside, a large, shadowy figure with a cracked face guarded a collection of stolen wonder trapped in shimmering bubbles. Shelley surprised the Stealer with a gentle nudge. Confused and lonely, the Stealer confessed. They yearned to keep creatures safe from the dangers lurking in the darkness, but feared the unknown and the loneliness that settled in when venturing out alone. Shelley offered a tiny, hand-drawn picture of a family of fireflies twinkling their way through the garden, their faces filled with awe as they explored the night sky, a symbol of the excitement and wonder found in the darkness. The Stealer, touched, released all the stolen wonder. Shelley held Ms. Wise Owl's soft hoot close, its calming melody filling the land of lost magic with a gentle glow. Forgotten memories of enchanting nights and wondrous discoveries swirled around the creatures, their fear replaced by curiosity, and the garden buzzed with the chirps and buzzes of creatures venturing out to explore the night once more. The Stealer, now a friend, helped Shelley return to his leafy home. The garden came alive with the sounds of a peaceful nighttime symphony. Ms. Wise Owl, relieved and proud, declared Shelley the champion of nighttime wonder. Snuggled under a broad leaf, Shelley finally felt his slow pace had a unique purpose. He learned that even the smallest snail could leave a beautiful shimmering trail, and even the most fearful creature needed a reminder to seek wonder and find magic in the quiet beauty of the night. With a contented sigh, Shelley closed his eyes, ready to dream of the next magical adventure his slow journey would bring.
My dear listener, I am new to YouTube. Please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.
The sleepy ladybug's gentle spots. High atop a vibrant sunflower, nestled amongst swaying petals and buzzing bees, lived a tiny ladybug named Dot. Unlike her vibrant cousins with bright red wings, Dot was a pale, single-spotted ladybug, barely a whisper in the vast tapestry of the sky. She dreamt of bringing a touch of luck and a cheerful greeting to everyone she met, but worried her single spot wouldn't be enough to be lucky or to brighten anyone's day. Her friend, Mr. Bumblebee, was a wise soul with fuzzy legs and a heart overflowing with stories from countless journeys across the meadow. He wasn't just a bumblebee, he was the weaver of joy, reminding everyone that even the smallest creature could bring a smile and a touch of good fortune. One gloomy afternoon, a strange tension filled the meadow. The usual symphony of buzzing bees and fluttering butterflies was replaced by drooping flowers and downcast faces. Mr. Bumblebee explained a shadowy figure called the Stealer of Smiles had arrived. This grumpy old weathervane with a broken arrow stole the ability to find joy in everyday moments from everyone, leaving them feeling unlucky and forgetting the simple pleasures of life. Dot, though small, couldn't bear a world devoid of the cheerful greeting that brought smiles and the lucky charm that lifted spirits. She volunteered to find the stealer in the land of lost luck. Armed with Mr. Bumblebee's happy hum, it held the power of 1,000 joyful moments and a pouch of shimmering dewdrops, each one containing a forgotten memory of a lucky find or a day filled with laughter. Dot embarked on her adventure. She fluttered slowly on the gentle breeze past rows of sad creatures with slumped shoulders and empty eyes. They spoke of a time when ladybugs brought good luck and a reminder to find joy in everyday moments, their faces etched with a longing for the feeling of happiness that came with a bright ladybug landing nearby. Dot offered a hopeful wave of her single spot, remembering Mr. Bumblebee's words, "Even the smallest creature can bring a smile and a touch of good fortune." Finally, she reached a towering, weathered windmill, the stealer's lair. Inside, a large, shadowy figure with a frozen direction pointer guarded a collection of stolen joy trapped in shimmering bubbles. Dot surprised the stealer with a gentle nudge. Confused and frustrated, the stealer confessed. They yearned to keep creatures focused on their goals and achieving success, but feared the distractions caused by silly games and the disappointment that came with bad luck. Dot offered a tiny, hand-drawn picture of a child giggling while chasing a butterfly, their face filled with pure joy, a symbol of the happiness found in simple pleasures. The stealer, touched, released all the stolen joy. Dot held Mr. Bumblebee's happy hum close, its cheerful melody filling the land of lost luck with a promise of happiness. Forgotten memories of lucky finds and days filled with laughter swirled around the creatures, their tired faces replaced by renewed energy and playful smiles. The meadow buzzed with the joyful chatter of children chasing butterflies and the happy clinking of coins found on the ground. The stealer, now a friend, helped Dot return to the vibrant sunflower. Laughter filled the meadow air as children pointed at Dot, calling her lucky. Mr. Bumblebee, relieved and proud, declared Dot the champion of simple joys. Basking in the warm sunshine, Dot finally felt her single spot held a unique purpose. She learned that even the smallest creature could bring a smile and a touch of good fortune, and even the most serious being needed a reminder to slow down, find joy in the little things, and chase butterflies with a happy heart. With a contented sigh, Dot spread her wings, ready to bring a bit of luck and cheer to everyone she met on her next sunny adventure.
The sleepy firefly's gentle glow. Deep within a sprawling forest, nestled amongst towering trees and chirping crickets, lived a tiny firefly named Flicker. Unlike his vibrant cousins who illuminated the night with dazzling displays, Flicker possessed a faint, barely there glow, barely a whisper in the vast darkness of the forest. He dreamt of guiding lost travelers and painting the night sky with whimsical patterns, but worried his weak light wouldn't be strong enough to pierce the shadows or inspire awe. His friend, Ms. Wise Spider, was a gentle soul with silky webs and a heart overflowing with stories from countless nights spent watching creatures navigate the darkness. She wasn't just a spider, she was the weaver of dreams, reminding everyone that even the smallest light could chase away the shadows and inspire wonder. One starless night, an unsettling quiet fell upon the forest. The usual symphony of hooting owls and rustling leaves was replaced by anxious whispers and stumbling movements. Ms. Wise Spider explained a shadowy figure called the Stealer of Nighttime Magic had arrived. This grumpy old lantern with a broken wick stole the ability to find wonder in the darkness from everyone, leaving them afraid of the unknown and forgetting the beauty of the moonlit sky. Flicker, though unsure, couldn't bear a world devoid of the gentle glow that guided lost creatures and the twinkling lights that painted the night sky with magic. He volunteered to find the Stealer in the land of lost wonder. Armed with Ms. Wise Spider's calming hum, it held the power of 1,000 moonlit nights and a pouch of shimmering dewdrops, each one containing a forgotten memory of a magical night spent exploring the forest. Flicker embarked on his adventure. He flickered his faint light through the dense foliage past rows of frightened creatures with wide eyes and trembling paws. They spoke of a time when fireflies lit their way on moonless nights, their tiny lights weaving a path through the darkness, their faces etched with a longing for the wonder found in a starlit sky. Flicker offered a gentle pulse of his weak glow, remembering Ms. Wise Spider's words, "Even the smallest light can chase away shadows and inspire wonder." Finally, he reached a towering, forgotten hollow log, the Stealer's lair. Inside, a large, shadowy figure with a cracked glass pane guarded a collection of stolen wonder trapped in shimmering bubbles. Flicker surprised the Stealer with a gentle nudge. Confused and lonely, the Stealer confessed. They yearned to keep creatures safe from the dangers lurking in the darkness, but feared the unknown and the lack of control that came with venturing out at night. Flicker offered a tiny, hand-drawn picture of a group of children chasing fireflies in the forest, their faces filled with awe as the lights danced in the darkness, a symbol of the excitement and wonder found in the night. The Stealer, touched, released all the stolen wonder. Flicker held Ms. Wise Spider's calming hum close, its gentle tune filling the land of lost wonder with an ethereal glow. Forgotten memories of enchanting nights and wondrous discoveries swirled around the creatures, their fear replaced by curiosity, and the forest buzzed with the chirps and clicks of creatures venturing out to explore once more. The Stealer, now a friend, helped Flicker return to his leafy hiding spot. The forest came alive with the sounds of a peaceful nighttime symphony. Ms. Wise Spider, relieved and proud, declared Flicker the champion of gentle light. Tucked amongst the leaves, Flicker finally felt his faint glow held a unique purpose. He learned that even the smallest light could illuminate the darkness and inspire wonder, and even the most fearful creature needed a reminder to seek magic in the quiet beauty of the night sky. With a contented sigh, Flicker pulsed his light, ready to guide lost travelers and paint the night with his own tiny spark of magic.
The sleepy clouds' fluffy lullaby. High above a bustling city, nestled amongst fluffy friends and playful winds, lived a tiny cloud named Wisp. Unlike his vibrant cousins who roared with booming thunder and painted the sky with dramatic rain showers, Wisp was a wispy, barely there cloud, barely a whisper in the vast expanse of blue. He dreamt of offering a gentle shade from the hot sun and a cozy spot for weary birds to rest, but worried his thin form wouldn't be strong enough to block the sun or be comfortable enough for anyone to take a nap. His friend, Mr. Wise Owl, was a gentle soul with feathery wings and a heart overflowing with stories from countless sunsets spent watching the city below. He wasn't just an owl. He was the weaver of dreams, reminding everyone that even the smallest cloud could bring comfort and a sense of peace. One scorching afternoon, a strange tension filled the city streets. The usual symphony of honking cars and bustling activity was replaced by drooping faces and restless sighs. Mr. Wise Owl explained a shadowy figure called the Stealer of Rest had arrived. This grumpy old sundial with a missing gnomon stole the ability to find peace and tranquility from everyone, leaving them feeling overwhelmed and forgetting the simple pleasure of a quiet moment. Wisp, though small, couldn't bear a world devoid of the gentle shade that offered respite from the sun and the fluffy comfort that invited relaxation. He volunteered to find the Stealer in the land of lost tranquility. Armed with Mr. Wise Owl's calming hoot, it held the power of 1,000 peaceful sunsets, and a pouch of shimmering dewdrops, each one containing a forgotten memory of a restful day under a shady tree. Wisp embarked on his adventure. He drifted slowly on the gentle breeze past rows of restless people with furrowed brows and hurried steps. They spoke of a time when clouds offered a cool haven from the sun's glare, their soft forms casting a gentle shade, their faces etched with a longing for the feeling of peace that came with a moment of quiet reflection. Wisp offered a gentle puff of cool air, remembering Mr. Wise Owl's words, "Even the smallest cloud can bring comfort and a sense of peace." Finally, he reached a towering, forgotten clock tower, the Stealer's lair. Inside, a large, shadowy figure with a frozen hand guarded a collection of stolen tranquility trapped in shimmering bubbles. Wisp surprised the Stealer with a gentle nudge. Confused and frustrated, the Stealer confessed. They yearned to keep people focused on their tasks and achieving their goals, but feared the distractions caused by idleness and the wasted time that came with taking a break. Wisp offered a tiny, hand-drawn picture of a group of children napping peacefully under a tree, their faces serene and relaxed, a symbol of the importance of finding moments of rest. The Stealer, touched, released all the stolen tranquility. Wisp held Mr. Wise Owl's calming hoot close, its soothing melody filling the land of lost tranquility with a wave of peace. Forgotten memories of restful afternoons and quiet moments of reflection swirled around the people, their anxieties replaced by renewed calmness. And the city buzzed with a slower pace and the gentle sounds of humming and quiet conversations. The Stealer, now a friend, helped Wisp return to the vast blue sky. A cool breeze filled the city streets as people relaxed under the gentle shade of Wisp and his fluffy friends. Mr. Wise Owl, relieved and proud, declared Wisp the champion of gentle rest. Drifting lazily across the sky, Wisp finally felt his small form held a unique purpose. He learned that even the smallest cloud could offer a comforting refuge and a moment of peace, and even the busiest city needed a reminder to slow down, appreciate the beauty of a quiet moment, and allow themselves to drift away under a fluffy cloud. With a contented sigh, Wisp stretched out his form, ready to offer a cool shade and a soft lullaby to anyone who needed a moment of rest beneath the vast blue sky.
The sleepy stars shimmering wink. Deep within a vast, inky ocean, nestled amongst vibrant coral reefs and playful dolphins, lived a tiny star named Twinkle. Unlike his vibrant cousins who blazed with blinding light and illuminated the darkest depths, Twinkle possessed a faint, barely there glimmer, barely a whisper in the vast underwater world. He dreamt of offering a guide to lost creatures and a twinkling friend to lonely fish, but worried his weak light wouldn't be strong enough to pierce the darkness or be seen from afar. His friend, Mr. Seahorse, was a wise soul with a flowing manner and a heart overflowing with stories from countless journeys across the ocean floor. He wasn't just a seahorse, he was the weaver of wonder, reminding everyone that even the smallest light could spark curiosity and guide the way. One day, an unsettling silence settled over the coral reef. The usual symphony of clicking shrimp and playful fish was replaced by anxious darting and lost whispers. Mr. Seahorse explained a shadowy figure called the Stealer of Curiosity had arrived. This grumpy old anchor with a missing fluke stole the ability to find wonder in the unknown from everyone, leaving creatures feeling afraid of the deep and forgetting the excitement found in exploring the vast ocean. Twinkle, though hesitant, couldn't bear a world devoid of the gentle glow that guided lost creatures and the twinkling light that sparked curiosity. He volunteered to find the Stealer in the land of lost wonder. Armed with Mr. Seahorse's rhythmic click, it held the power of 1,000 adventurous journeys and a pouch of shimmering pearls, each containing a forgotten memory of a wondrous discovery in the deepest parts of the ocean. Twinkle embarked on his adventure. He flickered his faint light through the swirling currents past rows of nervous fish with wide eyes and trembling fins. They spoke of a time when stars offered a guiding light in the darkness, their twinkling light sparking a sense of adventure, their faces etched with a longing for the excitement found in venturing out into the unknown. Twinkle offered a hopeful pulse of his faint light, remembering Mr. Seahorse's words, "Even the smallest light can spark curiosity and guide the way." Finally, he reached a towering, shipwrecked mast, the Stealer's lair. Inside, a large, shadowy figure with a chipped base guarded a collection of stolen wonder trapped in shimmering bubbles. Twinkle surprised the Stealer with a gentle nudge. Confused and lonely, the Stealer confessed. They yearned to keep creatures safe from the dangers lurking in the unknown depths, but feared the fearsome creatures and the uncertainty that came with venturing beyond the familiar reef. Twinkle offered a tiny, hand-drawn picture of a group of fish exploring a sunken ship, their faces filled with awe as they discovered hidden treasures, a symbol of the excitement and wonder found in exploration. The stealer, touched, released all the stolen wonder. Twinkle held Mr. Seahorse's rhythmic click close, its adventurous melody filling the land of lost wonder with a sense of possibility. Forgotten memories of exciting discoveries and thrilling encounters swirled around the creatures, their fear replaced by curiosity, and the ocean floor buzzed with the excited chatter of fish venturing out to explore once more. The stealer, now a friend, helped Twinkle return to his vibrant coral reef. Laughter filled the ocean floor as schools of fish pointed at Twinkle, excited by his presence. Mr. Seahorse, relieved and proud, declared Twinkle the champion of gentle curiosity. Shimmering faintly amongst his brighter friends, Twinkle finally felt his small light held a unique purpose. He learned that even the smallest star could ignite a spark of wonder and guide the way, and even the most cautious creature needed a reminder to seek adventure and find excitement in the vast unknown depths. With a contented sigh, Twinkle winked his faint light, ready to guide lost creatures and be a twinkling friend to anyone who dared to explore the wonders of the ocean.
The sleepy moonbeam's gentle lullaby. High atop a towering mountain, nestled amongst shimmering snowflakes and playful wind gusts, lived a tiny moonbeam named Wisp. Unlike his vibrant cousins who painted the night sky with dazzling displays, Wisp was a faint, barely there ray, barely a whisper in the vast tapestry of stars. He dreamt of offering a gentle glow to weary travelers and a soft lullaby to help creatures sleep soundly, but worried his weak light wouldn't be strong enough to illuminate the path or soothe anyone's worries. His friend, Ms. Wise Owl, was a gentle soul with feathery wings and a heart overflowing with stories from countless nights spent watching creatures slumber under the moonlit sky. She wasn't just an owl. She was the weaver of dreams, reminding everyone that even the smallest light could chase away nightmares and inspire peaceful sleep. One starless night, an unsettling quiet fell upon the mountain peaks. The usual symphony of howling winds and chirping crickets was replaced by restless tossing and turning. Ms. Wise Owl explained a shadowy figure called the Stealer of Sleep had arrived. This grumpy old sundial with a missing gnomon stole the ability to find peace and tranquility from everyone, leaving creatures feeling wide awake and forgetting the comfort found in a good night's sleep. Wisp, though small, couldn't bear a world devoid of the gentle glow that guided weary travelers and the soft light that lulled creatures into a peaceful slumber. He volunteered to find the stealer in the land of lost rest. Armed with Ms. Wise Owl's calming hoot, it held the power of 1,000 peaceful nights, and a pouch of shimmering snowdrops, each one containing a forgotten memory of a restful sleep under the soft glow of the moon. Wisp embarked on his adventure. He danced faintly on the gentle breeze past rows of restless creatures with droopy eyes and worried frowns. They spoke of a time when moonbeams painted a soothing light on their sleeping spaces, their gentle glow chasing away nightmares, their faces etched with a longing for the feeling of peace that came with a gentle lullaby from the night sky. Wisp offered a soft, wavering glow. Remembering Ms. Wise Owl's words, even the smallest light can chase away nightmares and inspire peaceful sleep. Finally, he reached a towering, forgotten cave entrance, the Stealer's lair. Inside, a large, shadowy figure with a chipped face guarded a collection of stolen rest trapped in shimmering bubbles. Wisp surprised the Stealer with a gentle nudge. Confused and lonely, the Stealer confessed. They yearned to keep creatures safe from the dangers lurking in the darkness, but feared the unknown and the vulnerability that came with letting go of worries. Wisp offered a tiny, hand-drawn picture of a family of foxes curled up together under the moon, their faces serene and peaceful, a symbol of the importance of letting go and finding comfort in sleep. The Stealer, touched, released all the stolen rest. Wisp held Ms. Wise Owl's calming hoot close, its soothing melody filling the land of lost rest with a wave of tranquility. Forgotten memories of peaceful nights and restful awakenings swirled around the creatures, their anxieties replaced by a renewed sense of calm, and the mountain peaks buzzed with the gentle snores and peaceful sighs of sleeping creatures. The Stealer, now a friend, helped Wisp return to his shimmering home amongst the stars. A soft glow bathed the mountain peaks as creatures snuggled under the moonlit sky. Ms. Wise Owl, relieved and proud, declared Wisp the champion of gentle sleep. Beaming his faint light onto the sleeping world, Wisp finally felt his small glow held a unique purpose. He learned that even the smallest moonbeam could offer a comforting light and a gentle lullaby, and even the most worried creature needed a reminder to let go of anxieties and find peace in the quiet beauty of a good night's sleep. With a contented sigh and a final gentle flicker, Wisp drifted off, ready to paint the night sky with his soft glow and lull the creatures of the mountain into another peaceful slumber.
The sleepy raindrops' gentle sprinkle. High above a bustling city park, nestled amongst playful clouds and chirping sparrows, lived a tiny raindrop named Drizzle. Unlike his vibrant cousins who roared with booming thunder and painted the world with refreshing downpours, Drizzle was a wispy, barely there droplet, barely a whisper in the vast blue sky. He dreamt of offering a gentle drink to thirsty plants and a calming rhythm to soothe restless creatures, but worried his weak sprinkle wouldn't be enough to quench anyone's thirst or lull them to sleep. His friend, Mr. Wise Oak, was a gentle soul with gnarled branches and a heart overflowing with stories from countless seasons spent watching life flourish under his shade. He wasn't just an oak, he was the weaver of harmony, reminding everyone that even the smallest drop could bring life and a sense of peace. One scorching day, an unsettling tension filled the park. The usual symphony of buzzing bees and splashing children was replaced by wilting flowers and droopy heads. Mr. Wise Oak explained a shadowy figure called the Stealer of Tranquility had arrived. This grumpy old sundial with a missing gnomon stole the ability to find peace and relaxation from everyone, leaving creatures feeling restless and forgetting the calming rhythm of nature. Drizzle, though small, couldn't bear a world devoid of the gentle sprinkle that quenched the thirst of parched plants and the soft melody that brought a sense of calm. He volunteered to find the Stealer in the land of lost serenity. Armed with Mr. Wiseoak's rustling leaves, their sound held the power of 1,000 gentle breezes and a pouch of shimmering dewdrops, each one containing a forgotten memory of a peaceful moment listening to the rained drizzle embarked on his adventure. He drifted slowly on the gentle breeze past rows of restless creatures with furrowed brows and fidgety movements. They spoke of a time when raindrops offered a refreshing drink and a calming lullaby, their gentle rhythm soothing worries, their faces etched with a longing for the tranquility found in a quiet rain shower. Drizzle offered a soft, hesitant sprinkle, remembering Mr. Wiseoak's words, "Even the smallest drop can bring life and a sense of peace." Finally, he reached a towering, forgotten birdbath, the Stealer's lair. Inside, a large, shadowy figure with a chipped base guarded a collection of stolen serenity trapped in shimmering bubbles. Drizzle surprised the Stealer with a gentle nudge. Confused and frustrated, the Stealer confessed. They yearned to keep creatures focused on their tasks and achieving their goals, but feared the disruptions caused by rain and the idleness that came with slowing down. Drizzle offered a tiny, hand-drawn picture of a family of butterflies resting on a leaf under a gentle rain shower, their wings relaxed and their faces peaceful, a symbol of the importance of taking breaks and finding calmness in nature's rhythm. The Stealer, touched, released all the stolen serenity. Drizzle held Mr. Wiseoak's rustling leaves close, their calming sound filling the land of lost serenity with a wave of peace. Forgotten memories of quiet rainy days and restful afternoons swirled around the creatures, their anxieties replaced by a renewed sense of calm, and the park buzzed with the gentle chirping of birds and the contented sighs of creatures finally at ease. The Stealer, now a friend, helped Drizzle return to his cloud home. A cool breeze filled the park as Drizzle joined his friends in a gentle sprinkle. Mr. Wiseoak, relieved and proud, declared Drizzle the champion of gentle tranquility. Falling softly amongst the thirsty plants and playful puddles, Drizzle finally felt his small form held a unique purpose. He learned that even the smallest raindrop could offer life-giving refreshment and a calming rhythm, and even the most stressed-out creature needed a reminder to slow down, listen to nature's melody, and find peace in the gentle sprinkle of rain. With a contented sigh, Drizzle drifted closer to the parched plants, ready to offer his small drop and contribute to the quiet symphony of nature's calming rhythm.
The sleepy snowflake's gentle whisper. High atop a snow-capped mountain peak, nestled amongst playful snowflakes and swirling blizzards, lived a tiny snowflake named Flurry. Unlike his vibrant cousins who tumbled in dazzling snowfalls and sculpted the world in white, Flurry was a wispy, barely there flake, barely a whisper in the vast, snowy landscape. He dreamt of offering a gentle hug to shivering creatures and a soft blanket to quiet the earth, but worried his thin form wouldn't be enough to warm anyone or create a cozy haven for slumber. His friend, Ms. Wise Spruce, was a gentle soul with evergreen needles and a heart overflowing with stories from countless winters spent watching creatures brave the cold. She wasn't just a spruce, she was the weaver of comfort, reminding everyone that even the smallest flake could bring warmth and a sense of peace. One harsh winter day, a chilling silence settled upon the mountain. The usual symphony of howling winds and crunching snow was replaced by huddled bodies and shivering whispers. Ms. Wise Spruce explained a shadowy figure called the Stealer of Coziness had arrived. This grumpy old weather vane with a broken arrow stole the ability to find comfort and joy in the winter season from everyone, leaving creatures feeling cold and forgetting the beauty of a snow-covered world. Flurry, though small, couldn't bear a world devoid of the gentle touch that brought warmth and the soft blanket that hushed the world into a peaceful sleep. He volunteered to find the stealer in the land of lost comfort. Armed with Ms. Wise Spruce's calming sigh, it held the power of 1,000 peaceful winter nights, and a pouch of shimmering ice crystals, each one containing a forgotten memory of a joyful winter activity. Flurry embarked on his adventure. He danced softly on the wind past rows of shivering creatures with pale faces and chattering teeth. They spoke of a time when snowflakes created a warm, cozy layer, their gentle touch bringing comfort, their faces etched with a longing for the tranquility found in a peaceful snowfall. Flurry offered a delicate touch, remembering Ms. Wise Spruce's words, "Even the smallest flake can bring warmth and a sense of peace." Finally, he reached a towering, forgotten snowman, the stealer's lair. Inside, a large, shadowy figure with a missing arm guarded a collection of stolen comfort trapped in shimmering bubbles. Flurry surprised the stealer with a gentle nudge. Confused and lonely, the stealer confessed. They yearned to keep creatures safe from the harsh realities of winter, but feared the bitterness of the cold and the dangers that lurked in deep snow. Flurry offered a tiny, hand-drawn picture of a group of children building a snow fort together, their faces filled with joy as they laughed and played in the snow, a symbol of the fun and beauty found in winter. The stealer, touched, released all the stolen comfort. Flurry held Ms. Wise Spruce's calming sigh close, its peaceful melody filling the land of lost comfort with a wave of warmth. Forgotten memories of snowball fights and cozy evenings by the fire swirled around the creatures, their fear replaced by a renewed sense of joy, and the mountain peak echoed with the laughter of children playing and the crackling of fireplaces. The stealer, now a friend, helped Flurry return to the glistening snowdrift. A warm glow filled the mountain peak as Flurry joined his friends in a gentle flurry. Ms. Wise Spruce, relieved and proud, declared Flurry the champion of gentle comfort. Softly falling onto the sleeping earth, Flurry finally felt his small form held a unique purpose. He learned that even the smallest snowflake could bring a touch of warmth and a gentle whisper of peace, and even the most fearful creature needed a reminder to find joy and comfort in the quiet beauty of a winter wonderland. With a contented sigh, Flurry snuggled closer to his fellow snowflakes, ready to create a soft blanket for the world and whisper a lullaby of peace on the winter wind.
The sleepy seed's gentle promise. Deep within a vibrant garden, nestled amongst towering sunflowers and buzzing bumblebees, lived a tiny seed named Sprout. Unlike his vibrant cousins who burst forth in dazzling displays of flowers and fruits, Sprout was a round, barely there speck, barely a whisper in the vast tapestry of life. He dreamt of offering a burst of color and a promise of new life, but worried his weak form wouldn't be strong enough to break free from the soil or bring joy to the garden. His friend, Ms. Wise Butterfly, was a gentle soul with vibrant wings and a heart overflowing with stories from countless journeys across the garden. She wasn't just a butterfly, she was the weaver of hope, reminding everyone that even the smallest seed held the potential for beauty and a promise of a brighter tomorrow. One gloomy afternoon, a strange tension filled the garden. The usual symphony of buzzing bees and chirping birds was replaced by drooping leaves and wilting flowers. Ms. Wise Butterfly explained a shadowy figure called the Stealer of Joy had arrived. This grumpy old watering can with a broken spout stole the ability to find hope and beauty in the cycle of life from everyone, leaving creatures feeling discouraged and forgetting the promise of growth found in a tiny seed. Sprout, though small, couldn't bear a world devoid of the vibrant colors that brought joy and the promise of a new season whispered within every seed. He volunteered to find the Stealer in the land of lost hope. Armed with Ms. Wise Butterfly's fluttering wings, their movement held the power of 1,000 hopeful transformations and a pouch of shimmering pollen grains, each one containing a forgotten memory of the beauty found in a blooming flower. Sprout embarked on his adventure. He burrowed slowly through the soil past rows of sad creatures with slumped shoulders and empty eyes. They spoke of a time when seeds brought hope for a brighter future, their tiny forms holding the promise of colorful blooms, their faces etched with a longing for the joy found in witnessing new life. Sprout offered a silent promise of growth, remembering Ms. Wise Butterfly's words, "Even the smallest seed holds the potential for beauty and a promise of hope." Finally, he reached a towering, forgotten birdbath, the Stealer's lair. Inside, a large, shadowy figure with a missing spout guarded a collection of stolen hope trapped in shimmering bubbles. Sprout surprised the Stealer with a gentle nudge. Confused and frustrated, the Stealer confessed. They yearned to keep creatures protected from the harsh realities of life, but feared the disappointments of failing growth and the uncertainty of change. Sprout offered a tiny, hand-drawn picture of a ladybug landing on a vibrant flower, its face filled with awe as it admired the beauty, a symbol of the joy found in witnessing transformation and growth. The Stealer, touched, released all the stolen hope. Sprout held Ms. Wise Butterfly's fluttering wings close, their hopeful movement filling the land of lost hope with a promise of new beginnings. Forgotten memories of vibrant blooms and the joy of witnessing growth swirled around the creatures, their discouragement replaced by renewed optimism, and the garden buzzed with the cheerful chirping of birds and the excited talk of new projects. The Stealer, now a friend, helped Sprout reach the surface of the soil. Warm sunlight bathed the garden as Sprout felt the first tug of life awaken within him. Ms. Wise Butterfly, relieved and proud, declared Sprout the champion of gentle hope. Nestled snugly in the earth, Sprout finally felt his small form held a unique purpose. He learned that even the smallest seed held the promise of stunning beauty and a whisper of hope for a brighter tomorrow, and even the most discouraged creature needed a reminder to find joy in the cycle of life and the incredible potential that lay dormant within every tiny seed. With a contented sigh, Sprout felt a root begin to push down, ready to break free and fulfill his promise of growth and beauty.
The sleepy firecraker's gentle pop. Deep within a bustling marketplace, nestled amongst colorful lanterns and playful children, lived a tiny firecracker named Flicker. Unlike his vibrant cousins who roared with booming thunder and painted the night sky with dazzling displays, Flicker was a wispy, barely there spark, barely a whisper in the vast marketplace. He dreamt of offering a playful surprise and a moment of joy, but worried his weak pop wouldn't be strong enough to excite anyone or bring a smile to their faces. His friend, Mr. Wise Dragon, was a gentle soul with shimmering scales and a heart overflowing with stories from countless festivals spent watching children light up with joy. He wasn't just a dragon, he was the weaver of merriment, reminding everyone that even the smallest spark could ignite laughter and a sense of wonder. One cloudy afternoon, a strange tension filled the marketplace. The usual symphony of haggling merchants and cheerful chatter was replaced by downcast faces and furrowed brows. Mr. Wise Dragon explained a shadowy figure called the Stealer of Mirth had arrived. This grumpy old abacus with a broken bead stole the ability to find joy in simple pleasures from everyone, leaving creatures feeling glum and forgetting the surprising delight found in a small firecracker. Flicker, though small, couldn't bear a world devoid of the playful pop that brought laughter and the unexpected spark that ignited excitement. He volunteered to find the stealer in the land of lost merriment. Armed with Mr. Wise Dragon's rumbling chuckle, it held the power of 1,000 joyful celebrations and a pouch of shimmering gold dust, each one containing a forgotten memory of a playful moment filled with laughter. Flicker embarked on his adventure. He sputtered faintly amidst the bustling crowds past rows of disinterested creatures with crossed arms and bored expressions. They spoke of a time when firecrackers brought a burst of unexpected joy, their tiny pops sparking laughter and excitement, their faces etched with a longing for the surprise delight found in a playful explosion. Flicker offered a tiny sputter, remembering Mr. Wise Dragon's words, "Even the smallest spark can ignite laughter and a sense of wonder." Finally, he reached a towering, forgotten wishing well, the stealer's lair. Inside, a large, shadowy figure with a chipped base guarded a collection of stolen mirth trapped in shimmering bubbles. Flicker surprised the stealer with a gentle nudge. Confused and lonely, the stealer confessed. They yearned to keep creatures focused on their goals and achieving success, but feared the distractions caused by silly games and the disappointment that came with fleeting moments of joy. Flicker offered a tiny, hand-drawn picture of a group of children playing with sparklers, their faces alight with laughter and wonder, a symbol of the importance of finding joy in simple surprises. The stealer, touched, released all the stolen mirth. Flicker held Mr. Wise Dragon's rumbling chuckle close, its joyful sound filling the land of lost merriment with a promise of fun. Forgotten memories of playful explosions and shared laughter swirled around the creatures, their glumness replaced by renewed smiles, and the marketplace buzzed with excited chatter and the cheerful sounds of children playing. The stealer, now a friend, helped Flicker return to his shelf amongst the other firecrackers. A warm glow filled the marketplace as Flicker awaited his turn to bring a smile. Mr. Wise Dragon, relieved and proud, declared Flicker the champion of gentle surprise. Tucked snugly in his paper wrapping, Flicker finally felt his small form held a unique purpose. He learned that even the smallest firecracker could spark a moment of laughter and a sense of wonder, and even the most serious creature needed a reminder to find joy in simple surprises and the unexpected delights that life offered. With a contented sigh, Flicker waited patiently, ready to burst forth with his gentle pop and light up a child's face with a spark of pure joy.